Asylum is more than just a product of time. It's a masterclass in atmospheric horror, a true testament to patience, vision, and dedication. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Asylum, it's a psychological horror point-and-click adventure set in the eerie, decaying halls of the Hanwell Mental Institute. You play as an ex-patient returning to the hospital to piece together the fragmented, twisted visions that haunt your mind. At its core, this is a game about mystery, self-discovery, and the unshakable sense that something is just not right. And it's in these cracks, the things you can't quite explain, that Asylum finds its true horror. But before I get into the mechanics and the nitty-gritty, let me say something that might surprise you. Asylum isn't a game that wants to shock you with cheap scares. No, this one takes its time. It whispers to you, slowly, like a creeping, chilling presence just beyond the corner of your eye. And that's where it really excels. Right from the moment you step into the hospital, you can feel the weight of it all. The crumbling walls, the flickering lights, everything here feels abandoned, like a place forgotten by time itself. The sound design? Oh, it's spot on. Every creak of the floorboards, the distant hum of machines, the subtle thud of a door slamming shut somewhere in the distance. It all works together to create an atmosphere that's tense, claustrophobic, and eerily believable. It's not just the visuals and sounds though. The pacing of the game does so much of the heavy lifting. The way the story unfolds is methodical, almost deliberate in how it builds tension. There's no rush to get from one moment to the next, no frantic need to hurry the narrative along. Instead, you find yourself wandering, lingering in each environment, soaking in the details, always waiting for the next strange thing to happen. And let's talk about the environment design for a second. The hospital is almost a character in itself. It's an open, unsettling space, with each room telling a story. You'll be retracing your steps, going over familiar areas again, but nothing feels predictable. There's a sense of disorientation that keeps you on edge. One moment, you'll feel like you've got a handle on things, and the next, a hallway you've walked down 100 times suddenly feels wrong. Now, if you're coming into Asylum looking for fast-paced action, you might be in for a surprise. This is a point-and-click adventure, so don't expect combat or quick reflexes. Instead, it's all about solving puzzles, piecing together clues, and exploring your environment. The puzzles, they strike that perfect balance. They're not so obtuse that you'll end up stuck for hours, but they're engaging enough to make you feel like you've earned the next piece of the puzzle. I found myself scribbling down notes and retracing my steps constantly, not because the game was frustrating, but because I wanted to get to the bottom of the mystery. The hint system is a gentle nudge in the right direction, but it's there if you need it, something I really appreciate. It lets you move forward without breaking the flow of the game. On the technical side of things, Asylum is a beauty. I know the game has had quite the journey through its long development, and there's no denying that some of the visuals are a product of that time, but they have aged remarkably well. The game runs smoothly, and the decision to use Unreal Engine really pays off in the way the environments feel alive, even when they're falling apart. From the dust in the air to the rain pattering against the windows, everything has a layer of detail that makes it feel grounded in reality, even though the world itself is anything but. Speaking of horror, Asylum is above all a psychological experience. This isn't a game that's trying to terrify you with jump scares or gross out moments. Instead, it's about a slow, deliberate build. You'll find yourself constantly on edge as the game masterfully toys with your sense of reality. The horror here isn't just in what you see, but what you don't see, and it's never cheap. It always feels earned. So, after all these years of waiting, was it worth it? Absolutely. I'm giving Asylum a solid 8.5 out of 10. If you're a fan of slow burn horror, psychological thrillers, or point-and-click adventures, you absolutely need to experience this game. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.